Hello guys and welcome. I'm going to show you now. This is the item I'm going to work with for my DIY. I've already done something with this box, some of these boxes. This is one of the things I made, and this is the other one. Let me see if I can show you how I decorated it. But you can see how I did this in the video that is going to be linked like here. So now I'm going to use this one. These are from those wet pads that you use to clean your floor. I think the brand is Swiffer or something like that. I don't use them, but I have a friend who does, and she saves the boxes for me. And in this case I'm going to use not only the box but also the lid. And you're wondering, what am I going to do with this? Keep on watching. This video is a collaboration with Sandra from the Schwowin's Nest DIYs, and it's called Trash to Treasure DIY Decor. Sandra is an amazing creator. I love everything she does, and she honored me asking me to collaborate with her in these videos. So thank you so much, Sandra. I leave the link to her channel in the description box below, and please visit her channel and enjoy. You'll get a lot of inspiration. Okay, let's go to the video. It's a trash to treasure, as you can see. Let me show you first what I did with the lid of this container. You remember it was clear. I spray painted it in black, and I added these wrap-ons from Dollar Tree to the top corners, the center of the top, and these smaller ones to the bottom. Then I took some dots, self-adhesive dots from Dollar Tree also, and I didn't have them in white, so I painted them with a white marker, and I also painted the border with a white marker to give it a better look and make everything pop up. How I'm going to finish it. Okay, I had this plant pot from Dollar Tree. The original color was this one. I spray painted it in gray, in metallic gray, and then I applied a technique that I'm going to show you in a minute. I've done this before, last month, I think it was September, and so you can watch that video also. If I remember, I'll link it like here. But anyway, I'll give you an explanation in a few minutes. To adhere this to the lid, I added this piece of cardboard from a box and this Jenga piece, so I can add it without the glue showing through the borders. So that's what I'm going to do now with a little bit of hot glue. Oh, it is really hot. I hope it's not going to melt the lid. I didn't think of that. Sorry. Let me see. I'm always eyeballing, so I'm not going to measure the center. I hope I'm doing it right. Let's press for a little bit. I think this way is better because it's flat. And now I'm going to add, oh, I forgot, I wanted to add a little bit of ribbon. Let me see if I can add it anyway. I think I can, because it's not, you know, it has a space here that is not glued. So I'm going to add just some glue here to keep it in place. and on this side also, just a little bit. And I'm going to add the ribbon. And I need something, let's see if I can use this to insert this part. It's too long, I'm going to cut a little bit. I should have remembered the ribbon before adhering the pot, but well, it's a matter of finding a way to solve the problems. So, press this. You have to remove this remaining hot glue, like so. And here, then I will add a little bit of hot glue to this extreme to keep it in place. Okay. And I'm going to add these flowers. These are from the dumpsters. My daughter and I are dumpster divers. We are dumpster chicks. And our channel is going to be linked also in the description box. And we found a lot of flowers at Michael's many times. This is some of the flowers we found. So I'm going to place them here. And I also have to give it a kind of fall touch. I'm going to add this pumpkin that was also from the dumpster. It was orange and I painted it with different shades of acrylic. And I'm going to add it here. I'm not going to glue it because of course I will like to change the decor depending on the season, so I'm going to keep it as it is. And this is it for the lid. I think it looks really cute. Hope you think the same. And it's quick and easy, something I really like. So let's move on and let me show you that technique that I use in the exterior of the container, on the exterior of the container that you saw in the first clip. I'm going to use this little candle holder and I'm going to show you how you get that look. In that case, it's a soft look, a soft texture. I did something more, I don't know how to say it, but you will see it, more rough on the container. I like to kind of try and see the different looks, the different results. The first thing you have to do is to give your piece a light coat of white. Not perfect, doesn't matter that you can see the lines from the brush. And let it dry. That's why I have this already painted, because I need it dry. Then you take the color that you want to cover it with. In my case it's gray. I don't have gray acrylics, so I'm using black and white. So I'm going to add some white here. I think it's too much, but doesn't matter. What is the lid? Oh, yeah. And I'm going to add black to make some gray. I have to try to see the shade of gray. I think that this is going to be enough. Maybe a little bit more black. Let's see. You have to mix well so you get a perfect finish. And yeah, I like this. And now the following step is adding baking soda. And how much? As I said in my other video, it's a matter of trial and error until you get the consistency that you need for your project. I'm going to add a little bit. It also depends on how soft or not you want your texture to be. The more thick the paint is, the kind of thicker the layer of the texture. My God, what's going on with me? I can't speak. I usually can't, you know. If you follow me, you know it already, but today I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. Let me tell you, I'm really tired, and that may be something that has to do with my extremely inability to speak correctly. So let me add a little bit more, and I think we are done. You can always add more of any of the ingredients, more paint, more baking soda, but I think I like this consistency. And it's just for you to see the technique, then you can practice till you get what you want. And now I'm going to cover this. Again, it's just covering it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And now we have to prepare the other ingredient. What I have here, is citric acid. You can buy it online. You can find it at your local drugstore. It's really easy to find. And what you do with this is you add water. Start adding water, but not much, because it gets wet and liquid very quickly, and we need it to have some consistency. Again, it's a matter of trial and error. That's why I'm using this spraying bottle, because it makes it easier to see how much water you need to add. I think that's okay. Let me see. Again, mix it well. You see, it looked like it was going to be really thick, and it liquefies very quickly. So now you have to look for the worst, really, the worst brush you have, because we need to do some dabbing or just pressing, not painting, just pressing, and you immediately can see the magic happening in front of your eyes. I love this technique so much. I've done so many containers using this technique, containers and pieces of decor, some orbs, candle holders. In that video I show you, I hope I remember to link it, the amount of things that you can do and transform, like Faux stone or stuff like that, using this technique. It's really easy, honestly, really easy. Now you have to let this dry. Depending on the surface, takes longer. It may take 24 hours. On glass takes less, but it sometimes on other surfaces, sorry, it takes longer. So now let me show you how my container looks now. It's here. Yes, here it is. It's amazing. I love this texture, but it's not finished yet for me. You can use it this way, no problem, but I like to give it a rusted look, so I used liquid shoe polish, which is my favorite liquid. I use it to stain wood, and I use it also to fake rust. So It's just a matter of pressing till you get, oh, sorry, till you get some paint. It's not paint, okay. Some liquid polish on the sponge. It's almost finished. And then you just press wherever you want to get some brown stains. As you can see, it's very, very easy, and you get a wonderful look in just a moment. Well, I'll finish. I want to add some more. These white marks are from the baking soda. The more baking soda you add to your paint, the more white is going to show from the white paint you added at the beginning. And I like that look. If you don't like it, you can add less baking soda, or do it as I did it, and then you can paint this in gray. But I love this, to the point that on these sides that are finished, I added white paint. Because this is not from the baking soda, this is white acrylic. Some are from the baking soda, but these ones and in the border are from the acrylic paint that I added with the brush. And this is it for the technique. Now I'm going to finish this container. I'm going to add some ribbon. Like so. Okay, I have to turn it this way. Again, I have to cut a little bit. And I'm going to add hot glue. I need my finger protector. Glue this side, and now this one. Okay. I'm going to move it a little bit. I think I need to add some glue here. So this is not, it's going nowhere. And now, you know those words, metallic words that you can buy at Dollar Tree? Okay, I painted 2 of them. This is the first one. As you can see, it reads thankful. And I'm going to add it here, because I'm going to use this now for fall and Thanksgiving. And I'm going to use a bit, just a bit of hot glue, not too much. And I'm going to press to have it glue. And I'm going to decorate the inside of the container, of course, but I will show you this later. And I'm also going to add this other word that I also painted in white. I spray painted it because I want to use it to change the decor for the holiday season, for Christmas and New Year. So I'm going to add this sign here. Again, just a bit of hot glue here, here. I think I need another glue stick. Okay, I'm going to add it in place, and then I will reinforce it. So this video is going to be really long. And that's how it's going to look from this side. So I'll be right back showing you how I decorated this container. Here they are, both of them finished. I added the floral foam and Spanish moss to cover it to the container and some fall elements to finish the arrangement. Thank you so much to Sandra for asking me to be with her in this collaboration. Please visit her channel. Thank you so much to all of you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Hope to see you in my next video and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.